Here they are.
Looking for a fight? Oh, we found it.
They're way stronger than the ones we saw when we left the village.
This is a man of armor. It is said that they're strongest when the full moon is out.
Then now's our chance. We can take them on. Well, a win is a win.
This colossal hellion blocks all water attacks.
But we can win if we attack its other weak points. Hey, it wasn't that easy.
That was a cinch.
Yes, we should do this.
May your knowledge seep from you! I don't know how to describe this one.
Darken Eye. It's known for its art attacks. It squirts things out from places.
Ready, go! Not yet! Earthborn! May your knowledge... Let's get him! Using landscape! Rock winner! Take this! Take this! Iron Punch Rock winner! Sweet dreams! Return to void!
Is dangerous no matter how close you are to it.
So then what do we do?
Why don't you go figure it out?
I got you!
Double demon effect! Glimmer dragon!
May your knowledge
Sleeping
dragon! Ready, go! Burn! Return!
Ready?
Win here! Ready, go! Dragon Fang! Solid block! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Hang on, everyone! May your knowledge wait for you! Shatterfang! May your knowledge trigger!
Glimmer dragon! Shiny double double!
Blade Bang!
There's a certain beauty in winning this way.
Is this the diary of a shepherd?
A swordsmith suddenly visited by a seraph.
of the Shepherd's diary?
Looks like it. What's that?
These traps aren't working. They're all busted.
Serves them right, the creepy eyeball things. We can rest for a bit.
It'd be a miracle if they had been working. These date all the way back to the Temperance of Avarost.
Here we go again. In English, that means...
So, the era known as the Temperance of Avarost was when Seraphic civilization reached its peak.
A great many buildings and artifacts from those times were crafted using the power of Seraphic arts.
So the era of wiggy magic everywhere, basically. We're talking ages and ages ago?
Yeah, older than even Edna.
Saray.
Yow!
It's thought that the Temperance preceded the era of the gods, but not a great deal is known for certain. Many vital records were lost during the age known as the Dark Period.
But these Shrines of Trials have preserved relics of things that could only have been made by Seraphim. They're precious evidence that the Temperance of Avarost really and truly happened.
Even a bunch of weird-ass eyeballs can be a treasure if you've got the right mindset, huh?
Yeah, you can't fathom the true meaning of legends until you've seen their history with your own eyes, so to speak.
Ha! You look just like Maven when you say that.
Indeed, the face of a hopeless romantic.
A charitable way to say naive simpleton.
was actually pretty decent.
Must have been, if you're complimenting me.
Do we really need
May
to
your
do
knowledge
this?
seek from you! Renting Gale! Solid Rock! Tiger Blade! Strike! Solid Thrust! Crimson Axe! This isn't over! Try this out! May your knowledge seek from you! Lion Tower! I can't lose! I won't lose! Aqua Blade! Blistering Solid Thrust! That's the waste time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Hang on, everyone! Solid Thrust! Aqua Blade! Rend the Darkness! Renting Gale! What a formidable opponent!
Why is a shepherd's diary in a place like this?
Can't be a coincidence.
Poor shepherd. He's veered into a dangerous headspace.
What did you expect?
steady your nerves.
They say it's the first 100 years that matter. Huh? It's a proverb. Could that relate to the number of legs they have? Its name says it all. 100 isn't it wonderful? Can't you feel it?
Can't you tell us something helpful?
And stay down. Paramount! My clothes got dirty.
Well done. Not yet. Yeah. All those hellions sure looked alike.
They all looked the same to you?
Left and right, up and down, throwing us every which way. Whoever built this shrine's a real piece of work.
Such meticulous design. He or she must have labored very diligently.
Correction. You're a real piece of work.
Could the owner of this diary be...
Azura!
Do you think Maltran came here as well? Even if she did, it wouldn't do her any good.
Only the shepherd has what it takes to get anywhere in a place like this.
A shepherd, or his antithesis.
Hey, you think Azura is really a Hellion?
Yes, I can feel its malevolence and domain.
Why? Do you think it's a fake or something?
Well, I mean, isn't it kind of strange? Why would they let a dangerous Hellion like that roam around freely?
Why would a protector seraph just leave it be?
Yeah, they're supposed to be powerful, high-ranked seraphim, right?
It probably has to do with the trial. Protector Seraphim are given special tasks.
Sounds like a pretty convenient excuse.
Yeah, I can't say that it isn't.
You don't have to put it that way.
You should know too. Seraphim aren't exactly models of virtue.
They're not exactly heroes of justice either.
Well, that's...
Sold! You two sure sound so convincing when you team up.
As long as you got the gist.
Yep, if that's the trial, I'm up for it.
Is that Ashura?
This isn't it either! Where is it? Where is my sword?
His sword?
Is it normal for Hellions to attack each other?
I am the shepherd! It is my job to defeat the Hellions!
So, Ashura is a shepherd.
A shepherd who became a Hellion.
Give it back! Give me my sword back! You stole my sword, didn't you?
Ashura is a Hellion of anger. The cause of this anger ought to be what made him a Hellion.
You mean because his sword was stolen?
No, there's more to it. Lions, it's Ocean Blitz! Open the way forward! Say zero! Break on through! Burst! Pierce and explode! Azure assault! Burst! Blue flurry! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Shatter to lose! Open the way forward!
Give me my sword back, so that I may purify everything!
Ashura, you have to focus, Saray. Bring him down with all your strength.
Shatter to lose! Burst! Ocean Blitz!
Here I go!
Don't push yourself, Lila! This isn't over!
Return to point! Out of my way!
I'll give my all! Lord of Water! Here goes! Break on through! Burst! Pierce and explode! Azure assault!
That is the way! Place one! Frozen shake! Lightning strike! Radiant beam!
Shatter to lose! Pierce and explode! Azure assault!
Burning
Aim and fire!
Burning fire!
Blue flurry! Shatter to lose! Aim and fire!
Now escape! Burning fire!
Shade Zero! Shade Zero! Blistering bangs! Break on through! Aim and fire!
Shield me!
Shadow Shot! Return to voice! Let's go!
the power to cleave malevolence.
Enough! We know that you want to help people.
Power to cleave Hellions, chaos, and those filthy humans.
Humans? Oh no.
I shall destroy anything that summons malevolence.
What does he want to do? Cut down the whole world? That's the reason why Azura became a Hellion.
Correct.
That voice!
This is the spiritual power of water!
Don't interfere!
You know nothing! Sonic
This is over! Don't interfere! Out of my way!
Use rubber leg!
Rising Sun!
Ocean Blitz! Open the way forward! Blue!
Back! Alto!
He's trying to say something.
Give me my sword back! Alto!
Altul?
He's gone.
He was the shepherd long ago. Even if he was purified, his body has already deteriorated.
So his rage alone kept him going.
The problem is Altul. Do you think that he stole Azura's sword? Let's go back and get the story from him straight. If Azura really was the shepherd, then that makes Altul.
Yes, he was likely the seraph who formed a pact with Azura.
Just like everyone else has with me. We've defeated Azura.
Much appreciated.
Are you who we think you are?
It is as you suspect. I am the seraph who guided Azura to the way of the shepherd, and used him as a vessel.
You stole his sword?
I did.
This is something special.
You can tell with one look.
This sword is made from a rare metal called mithril. It truly does have enough power to cleave the world.
Is that why you stole it and hid it?
Yes. I was probably the one he wanted to slay most of all. But I had no choice.
Huh.
He was pure to the core. And it was that shining purity that tore him apart with worry. And eventually cost him his very soul.
That's why he made that sword. to cut down anything that would be corrupted by malevolence.
But I have no qualms about giving this sword to you. If you can learn to use it, it might aid you even more than the spiritual powers.
I'll pass. I already got a sword anyways.
Well said.
So you passed the trial of the spirit as well.
If you don't need it, I'll take it off your hands. We were meant for each other. My blade and I shall cleave the world.
Maltran?
Saray, look closely.
No way! She's...
A Hellion!
I apologize for ignoring you back then, Seraphim.
So you really could see us.
What do you intend with the sword?
I shall cut down the world, just as Azura wished.
But why?
I should be asking you. Why don't you understand how Azura felt? Were we to erase this corrupted, chaotic world and all the humans in it, would that not rid us of malevolence once and for all? That is the clean, elegant logic of my master, the Lord of Calamity.
You're siding with him?
If Alicia knew about this...
How sad she'd be. Boo-hoo.
You've been using Alicia this whole time.
Ironically enough, to start a war, it is most effective to take a starry-eyed pacifist and get them all riled up over something. But now, everything is lined up for an all-out collision between Highland and Rollins. Our sad princess has outlived her usefulness!
This can't be...
Well, this is a fine pickle, isn't it? For a shepherd, I suppose reality is a far crueler trial than anything we could come up with.
Mikleo, Saray seems off lately.
I think he's worried about Alicia. I wish it were as simple as telling him to stop.
True. I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
So the last spiritual power is wind, right? Yeah, cute.
It's not cute. Your stupid wind stirs up my allergies.
I'm worried about Alicia too, Saray. But she'll be fine.
I agree. In any case, we have the spiritual power.
And Maltran is connected to the Lord of Calamity. If we stay focused on our goal, I'm sure we'll find a solution.
Right. Is that a monolith? Alicia's cleared a suspicion, right?
You mean the suspicion that she was communicating secretly with the Roland's Empire?
Yeah. I heard that she got arrested for that.
It was probably just a false accusation to lure you into war.
Yeah, and we kept our promise. They have no reason to keep her detained. I hope you're right.
But the situation is different than before.
Huh?
I'd imagine so. There was that clash with the Roland's Empire, you know?
So, if she'd seek peace with them in this situation, it would only make things worse for her.
Too bad she's not the type to just sit patiently in times like this.
Alicia is part of the royal family. The Chancellor shouldn't be able to do anything so brazen.
I sure hope so. How could Maltran do this?
There are Hellions in the Roland's imperial family. It isn't all that strange to imagine Hellions amongst the Knights of Highland as well.
A hero in war is a Hellion in life, goes the theory. I guess we have more evidence for that now. But who would agree with the thoughts of the Lord of Calamity?
It isn't really as strange as you make it sound. Azura himself was a shepherd, as you know.
And he thought the same way.
In order to save the people and to begin anew, he would destroy everything. It's a pitfall that can trap all humans who let malevolence get the best of them.
Yes.
How am I gonna break it to Alicia?
Does she really need to know?
It might be worse for her not to find out at this point.
But Maltran said she no longer had any use for Alicia.
I suppose we ought to believe her. It wouldn't make sense for her to reveal her true self to us otherwise.
Seems to me the biggest issue is she'd been Alicia's rock through all this chaos, right?
Good point. If Alicia finds that out, not only has she lost her one pillar of support, but that pillar's been using her the entire time. She could fall apart.
That might be exactly what Maltran wants.
She's probably thinking she can get the war rolling for good by crushing Alicia's spirit.
What should I do?
is one of the stronger snake hellions.
They use straight linear attacks. Sidestep dodge.
Try this out! It's time! Get my all! Can't lose! You want it here! Not bad, not bad. You want it here! Return to port! Ready, kill! You know you dreams! May your knowledge be integral!
Well, that was actually pretty decent.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one. Ready, everyone? That sniper thing sure looks fun. How cool!
You sure are stuck on fun, huh?
I will smite evil! Ryan's owl! Sonic thrust! Fluid surge! Disappear! Crimson Edge! Try this on! Return to port! Focus! May your knowledge be from you! Focus! This isn't over! Who's off the way? Mortify! Let's get him! Water! My foe is ahead! The vortex follows you! I'll burn it! Right!
Vermilion burn away! Purgatory flame! Molten wall! Don't let out tower sweet!
Right! Breakdown! Open the way forth! What a formidable opponent!
Enemy spotted, Lila!
May your knowledge be from you! Shadowfang! It's over! May your knowledge be from you!
survivors, no matter the odds!
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Look at that. A precarious perch indeed.
You see something?
There's a nest up on the cliff. I think I even see baby birds.
Probably a sylph eagle.
Even in the most inhospitable realm, life finds a way.
It's a struggle for them, to be sure. But the cliff face also functions like a castle wall, keeping the eaglets safe from predators. And the wind may beat at them constantly, but it also lifts their wings to reach splendid heights. If you're a sylph eagle, it might be far from the worst place to live. What?
Oh, I just thought it was nice. A friendly chat with you is so rare.
Just felt like it is all. Probably the wind's fault.
It's a fine wind. Without it, no eagle could soar.
Weapons ready! Solid thrust! Boost it! Yeah! Let's get it! Extra strike! Here! Set up! May your knowledge speak for you! I will slide in your knowledge speak for you!
overdo it, Rose.
But they can still suck our blood, right?
Good question. They sure can, especially those in the front.
Renting Gale! It's over!
Here's my face!
Return to void! I will slide evil! Back off! Not yet! Lord of Water!
This time it's for real!
Blue Flurry!
No! This time it's for real!
Breakdown! Binding Vortex! Blue Flurry! Here goes!
Wonderful.
Here I go! Let's go flame!
Break on through! Angel Water! My bow is ahead! The Vortex swallows you! Aqua it! Not yet!
Wonderful.
May your knowledge be I got you! I will slide evil! Come, everyone! Whoa! Phantasm Flash! It's over!
Saray, is your sword style self-taught?
Yep.
Guess we should do this.
Go back to sleep. Think you're tough? Down on your knees.
Better luck tomorrow.
Time to rock out. Think you're tough? Down on your knees. Things are getting heavy. Here I go. Spin, spin. Think you're tough? Down on your
Maria?
Can I take it? Special delivery. Can I take it? Special delivery. Get up! No control of yours. What the hell?
Guess this is trouble.
There's a barrier.
Yoink. Yoink. This is for you. Yoink. Really?
Pick your tongue. Down on your knees.
This is trouble.
Go back to sleep. Once you deal with that, idiot. Have a safe flight.
This isn't happening.
Whoa. Check out how high that tower goes. It's quite old, even for a ruin. I'd wager it's from before the era of Asgard.
Figures. This is where the Trial of Wind is located. The wind definitely feels different here.
Yeah.
That's a person! Lukheim Yerlin!
Don't let your guard down. Something's coming.
Huh?
Dullahan, a headless warrior who brings death.
And he's not alone.
That's... Savid! are you?
Naturally. Didn't I tell you? My way is to put the Hellions back in hell.
What was that?
Now get out of my way.
I'm not moving. I won't let you do it.
Saray, the Hellion!
Hold it. How do you intend to kill the Hellions?
Introduce me to your pretty young lady friends and maybe I'll tell you.
Don't screw with me!
Well, well, Mr. Shepherd. Looks like you've had a nice influx of eye candy. Your pure and virtuous act even charmed our feisty Edna.
I'll make your eye into candy. This guy's a seraph?
You certainly haven't changed.
If that's the case, then you know what I'm about to do next, don't you, Edna?
Wait, what?
You're going to fight us? What's the point?
I don't need you lot butting in every single time. I don't waste my bullets. Time for Professor Zavid to give you a lesson in ass-whooping.
We can quell the Hellions without you having to kill them. Please, listen!
That ain't the point, Saray. If someone gets in the way of me doing my thing... I use this to solve the problem! That's how I roll! What a fruit! Now come on! Show me what you got!
Zavid, listen to me!
Not this time, pal! Save it! Here I go! Over here!
What the hell is that power of this?
Does it come from that thing he was using earlier?
Still no clue, huh? Figures. This is for you.
Tower of Blood! Brilliant present!
You mad?
Blood move! Burn away!
You ready? I shouldn't meld off if I'm not gonna fight for real.
Then let's stop this already.
As if. The fun's only started. Here's a beatdown!
Guzzle.
Again.
screwed up.
Is it over?
Who knows? Can't let your guard down with this one.
He's not moving. Maybe we overdid it, but it's not like he gave us a choice.
Can't listen to any more of this. All this talk makes me sound like I lost this one. Sheesh, settle down. I don't plan on wasting any more energy.
Hey, didn't you have a Hellion you wanted to kill?
If you guys can't quell it, then yeah.
Thanks.
Wait! How are you able to kill Hellions without the help of the Armatus?
Hey, you became Lila's sublord, right? Shouldn't that make it so you don't have to kill anyone? Making him disappear should be plenty for you.
I don't need your lectures!
Whoa, easy. This is a tool that fires energy. This thing gives me the power to stand against malevolence. At the cost of my regular self.
Zavid, what are you?
Can we talk about this some other time, your shepherdness? If we do it now, I suspect we'll just wind up locking horns again.
When are we ever going to have a chance to talk? I don't think I'll ever get that guy.
He's a pretty complicated guy, all right. But I don't think I quite hate him.
He's certainly fascinating.
But hey, Dezel, what were you so mad about?
Dunno.
Oh, come on! Don't be like that! Tell me!
Cut it out!
All right, let's do what we came here to do.
Yeah, I'm definitely concerned about the person who fell and that Hellion that ran up the tower. Let's get climbing.
That...
It's all crumbled.
Not a problem for us.
But it's so high up. If we got up there and then got stuck, getting back down would be even worse.
I'll say. And if that Hellion were to attack us on those skinny steps with no room to maneuver...
You just want to see the tower's inside, you big ruins nerd.
Let's go through the entrance like normal folk.
I'm alive? Then I'm not even worthy to be a sacrifice to the Earth Spirits. Not even worthy of their salvation.
This guy threw himself off?
There's a tradition of human sacrifice around here. The tower must be a convenient spot for it. Ridiculous. What a twisted religion. There's no meaning in self-destruction. The Seraphim do not wish for such things.
But I'm absolutely positive that I saw the messenger of the gods. I knew then with great certainty that I was being summoned.
You saw it?
In rare cases, extreme spiritual experiences can open one's eyes to the world.
Looks like his are closed back up, though.
What you saw brings only disaster, to humans and Seraphim alike.
Right. If we hadn't saved you, never mind salvation, you would have given strength to a great evil.
Who are you?
I'm Saray.
Say hello to the shepherd and his posse. Hey, thanks to us, you didn't go splat even a little bit. What more proof do you need?
I think he's still in shock.
Let's just leave him alone. He's not related to our goal here.
So what's the plan?
Please, just stop trying to sacrifice yourself. No more jumping off the tower. That's not what the Seraphim desire. I promise.
Let's go.
The Roland's Frontier Patrol is just a stone's throw from here. They can guide people back to town. Why not take them up on it?
Man, Zavid sure is hard to grasp.
Yeah, he's a real joker for a seraph.
It's nearly impossible to read his words or actions.
Lila, tell us what you know about him.
I don't know about that.
Zavid, the Hellion Hunter. Quite the hot topic lately. His purpose seems to be fighting the Hellions, but who really knows?
Edna, you knew him, didn't you?
Kinda. He comes by Rayfalk every once in a while. Not sure why, though.
So in the end, we only know that he's still a mysterious seraph.
By the way, Dezel, you and Zavid have a really similar fighting style. I wonder if that's some sort of clue as to—
The hell should I know? My skills are what I've honed for myself. That's all.
Okay.
Damn. Why does he get to me like that? A refined martial artist, Hellion. Watch it carefully.
Kinda hard to dodge when they're so close. Solid thrust! It's time! It's time!
I can manage.
No!
You're
this what grown-ups are really like?
Yeah, sounds like something a brat. Mind if I kill them all?
A moving statue!
It's just an imitation, but its attacks are the real deal.
Formidable opponent! Guess there's no one but the shepherd who can get past this.
It's probably the weird majesty of the tower that's made it an object of people's worship.
Mix that with the tradition of sacrifices, and you get folks flinging themselves from the top.
Even though not a soul really wants that for anyone.
You ready, Sarai?
No,
Your worship. It may be small for a dragon, but it's still a dragon.
This is small. I'd hate to see a big one.
If we can't beat this, we'll never defeat a real dragon.
I can't lose!
I like it!
Yeah! I can't lose! This isn't over!
Gravity rules everything!
Fluid surge! Rend the darkness!
sure is a lot of gold lying around out there.
Wendy is a powerful Hellion with strong wind mod.
What is up with all these friggin' wind monsters?
Other than its art, it can produce tornadoes. Be careful.
Flowing surge! Shadowbang! Just focus. Concentrate! Be gone! You're reckless, Dazzle! Shake him up! Be gone! Shake him up! Dark Star! Rising Sands! Rising Sands! Earthball! Take this! Take this! Earthborn! Strong as the earth! Behold, radiant ruin! Earth revolution! Alright! Sleeping dragon! Calling back! Shield beam! Let's give it up! Earthborn! Rock winner! Rising Sands! Rock winner! Surging landscape! Rock winner! Eat this! Red Beacon Giant! Red Beacon Giant! Yeah! 5 stars! Glimmer Track! Go on! Glimmer Track! Freeze! Make you vulnerable! This is it!
Splendid job, Saray.
Let's keep it up!
this thing really does get the job done.
It's the wind trial, after all.
It totally gets the job done, that spinny mist thing.
It's the wind trial, after all.
Dezel, you realize she's not going to stop unless you say something else, right?
Guess we should do this.
I'll give my all! You won't in here! I can't lose! I won't lose! Try this out! It's time! It's time! I can't lose! Some dreams! I can't lose!
So much more.
I got you! It's time!
You sure are strange, Saray.
Really? Please, Edna!
Your words will make you vulnerable! Shine here! Violence and humility!
I'll give my all!
Your words will make you vulnerable!
Lion's Arm!
This
isn't over! No use Rising Sun! Quiver! Right out! Surging Landscape! About time! You're through! Brutality Frost! Just focus on that! Everyone! Surging Landscape! Echo Shot! Attack, foul beast! Eat this! Be gone!
Ready? Prepare yourself! Chain Luminescence! Dream Flashes! Glimmer Dragon!
Now! It's time!
Big Dragon!
So, thought you would win, did you? Fool.
Never have I seen anything get the job done more than that spinny mist thing.
It spins the mist, after all.
Whoa, Dazzle! You actually put some effort into it. Good job.
Don't think about it too much. Just go with the flow. no matter the odds.
Gravity rules everything! blade!
You're not done. Your words shall make you vulnerable. Wind blade!
We're survivors, no matter the odds.
Welcome, young shepherd.
It has been some time, Shepherd Wardell.
Indeed it has, Lila.
Is this Seraph a shepherd?
I was several hundred years ago.
So just like Exio, huh?
Enough chit-chat. This isn't what we're here for.
I assumed as much. Young Seraph of Wind.
Dezel.
Dezel, this tower in and of itself constitutes the trial. In other words, once you reach its top, you have cleared it. The rest depends on how I feel about you then.
Sounds like there's a catch.
I bet it has something to do with the sacrifices and the Hellion we met at the entrance.
A sharp observation indeed. Now then, head on up to the platform at the top. There shall I see your mettle for myself, O young shepherd and his friends.
Someone's there.
Where's that headless hellion?
Hang on!
Get away from me!
Why are you looking to make a sacrifice of yourself?
I have to die. There's no other way. I killed someone. The man who was exploiting my family. For that reason, people who didn't even know us would curse at our family, throw rocks at us. I only did what I did to preserve my family's happiness, but it's brought nothing but more pain. The legends say that if I throw myself from here as a sacrifice to the gods, then I might have a chance of absolving myself and of restoring my honor. It is my only hope for salvation. If the prospect of life promises nothing but suffering, then better I die.
Enough. Let her go, Saray.
What?
She regrets dirtying her hands for the sake of her family. Seeking restoration of her honor. All she wants is someone's approval. She doesn't even think that she's to blame.
What's gotten into you, Dezel?
Nothing.
A Hellion's domain!
Damn!
Dezel!
Rose! Mikleo! Stop that headless bastard!
Okay, got it.
So no need for me this time?
Let's leave it to them, Edna.
Dezel?
You want to die? Then why are you hanging on so tight?
Dezel!
Eyes on the prize, you headless freak!
There are plenty of times when I've wondered if I truly did the right thing. We all have. That feeling of loneliness, it can drive you crazy. But the idea that sacrificing yourself will erase your sins, it's a fallacy. Killing yourself means nothing to the Seraphim.
But
You worked so hard to protect your family. Do you want to leave them all alone? For the sake of a sacrifice that has no meaning at all?
I don't want to die.
Keep struggling. That's the fate of all with blood on their hands.
I know I sound pretentious, but my friends tell me I need to stop trying to bear everything by myself too. We all need our families. If you work together, I'm sure you'll find some way out.
I'll try.
But your trial is not over.
That's right!
We still gotta stop him!
May your knowledge be Lord of Wind! What? Raging Crown! Spear! Go! Come! goes! Dark Star!
Here goes!
Wind Blade!
Break on through!
Let's get him!
Saint Zero!
Go! Gale Bang!
Get in the room! Here I go!
You feel it?
Disappear!
Scumbag! Zero Stick! One up through! Wind Blade! Scumbag! Radiant Heat! No running through! Dark Tank! Burn!
Splitting Torrent!
Radiant
Lightning Vortex!
Scumbag!
Shadow Shock! Lightning Vortex!
Shadow Shock!
Lightning Vortex!
Put it here! Burn!
Blistering Ray!
Radiant Heat! No
Blue
use!
Flame!
Cut loose!
Blistering Ray!
One up through! Wind Lance! No use defending! Aqua Blade! I'll give my all! I can't lose! Burn! Put it here! Radiant Heat!
5 stars!
No use defending! Won't lose!
May your knowledge be ready!
Scumbag!
I'll settle this!
Go!
Ready?
More wings! Go! Fighting projection! Go!
Here's the
Fighting projection! Wall! Fighting projection! Dark Star! Gale Bang! Not this time!
Blue Star! Aim and fire!
Strike!
Splitting Torrent!
Vanish!
Burst!
Strap Shield!
Aim and fire!
Not this time!
Break on through!
Walk it through! Wind Lance! That did it!
look good.
Move back! Fighting projection!
Aim and fire!
Dragon Blade Card right back!
Saint
Gale
Zero!
Bang!
Desert Explode! Lightning Vortex!
You feel it? Soul Blade! Gale Bang!
Here it comes! Blistering Ray! Open the way for!
Not this time! Dragon Blade!
Zero! Shatter the roof! Break on through!
Here goes!
Burst! Here goes!
Fighting projection! Here goes!
So this is what became of all those sacrifices.
A warped idol, born of a warped religion.
You're gonna be all right. Can you stand up?
Are you the shepherd?
I'm called Saray.
Then are the gods, are the seraphim with you?
Yes, a wind seraph accompanying me named Dezel is the one that saved your life.
Hey, keep me out of this.
Oh, thank you so much, Seraph Dezel. Really, truly, thank you, thank you. I promise that I will live bravely from now on. I'll look in my soul and find a way to believe in myself.
Aw, he's embarrassed.
We still have a bit more business here. Think you can get back down by yourself?
Yes, I'll be fine. I'll have someone from the Frontier Patrol take me back to town.
Yeah, good idea.
Somehow it all worked out.
shown me not only your strength, but your spirit and bonds as well. You are more than qualified to receive the spiritual power of wind.
You speak of spirit? Bonds?
Surely you have noticed, Dezel, that which is attached to your being at this very moment. It is not something that you should deny. You felt the voices of your companions and acted of your own will without any need for words.
Are we done with this yet? Get it over with.
Do you have something against developing true friendships? Why?
There's something very important that I have to do. You should have picked up on that by now.
And it is with true friendship that many obstacles may be surmounted. That you have reached this shrine, overcome the trial, and now stand here at this very altar serves as testament of that fact. Now then, let us offer a prayer. To the young wind seraph, and also to the young shepherd. What awaits you on the path ahead, none can say. Heartbreak, redemption, endless possibilities. Never lose the guiding light that will lead you safely to the end of your journey.
Yes.
Light, huh?
So then, Shepherd Soray, may the light shine always on your journey.
Thank you, Wardell.
How you feeling? Okay?
Yeah. I just wanted to thank you.
Huh?
Dezel, you mustn't push yourself too hard.
Hey, at least you got to do something out there.
There's no need to stay here. Let's go.
Are you all right? The power isn't affecting you, is it?
I'm fine, but thanks for worrying about me.
We've obtained all 4 spiritual powers. Think we're ready for Heldolf?
Well...
No way to tell until we try, right?
Yeah, but first, we gotta track him down.
How? He hasn't exactly been mailing us postcards.
We know where he was. Why not start there?
The battlefield. Works for me. We found quite a few discovery points.
Exploring ruins is all well and good, but you have to be careful when getting sidetracked like that.
Really?
If you don't look properly at where you're going, you might turn the corner and bump into someone.
That's when you gotta use that fancy footwork of yours. Take a quick back step.
Actually, Rose, it would be most appropriate to sidestep in that situation.
Yeah. And then, if you could coordinate it with other battle actions, then you could easily increase the stun rate.
That'd be a pretty sad scenario for whoever you bump into.
Delivery confirmed. You sparrow feathers definitely know how to secure quality goods. Now, about our next order.
Sorry, but something else has come up actually. We hope to do business with you again, though.
Felice, Telfrin.
Boss, what perfect timing.
Work?
Yeah, we got...
Hey!
We got something we should discuss elsewhere.
Come on over here.
All right.
We were approached by a secretary from the Roland's government. It looks like a job offer.
What?
Is this secretary the steward to the Emperor?
That's right. Plus, we got some juicy info, too. It seems that the Queen of Roland's is making moves to adopt the child of her late brother.
Interesting. The current Emperor is the son of the previous one, but the Queen wasn't the mother.
Right. And she once conspired with her own son in an attempt to shift the line of succession to him. You remember how that all worked out. You can bet the secretary hasn't forgotten either.
Sounds fine. I'll handle it.
You're taking the job? You realize this client is our sworn enemy.
Remember the creed of the Scattered Bones. If the job itself is a necessary one, it doesn't matter who the client is. That's what we stand for, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Gosh, boss. I don't know what we'd do without you.
And that's why I'm the boss.
Anyway, how should we approach the client?
We'll sneak into Pendrago Castle.
Seriously?
The client's probably too skittish to come meet with us personally, and a proxy won't do at all. I need to judge the client for myself.
Got it. If we're headed for the castle, I better call up everyone.
Don't worry. I'm going with her. There's some things a shepherd can't ignore.
Huh?
You sure? Is this okay, boss?
Rose, it's looking like the Imperial family has somehow gotten mixed up with Hellions.
We should go by ourselves.
Telfrin, Felice. We'll go by ourselves. It'll be easier to get around that way.
All right. Take care out there, boss.
Saray, you watch over our boss now. You hear?
Will do.
I feel kinda guilty, getting you all wrapped up in the affairs of the Scattered Bones.
It's really okay. I should be there for you. All the more so if Hellions might be involved.
Finally, it's time. Let's get going to Pendrago.
Dazzle, you're really going through with this?
Better late than never.
What's this about?
You don't need to know.
Oh, come on! Just tell me!
Hey, cut it out! Get the hell off me!
What an adorable couple.
Hey, candid pixie. Let's get moving.
Dazzle, are there really Hellions in the Roland's Imperial family?
You're slow to catch on. Go see for yourself.
Hey.
Yes, Saray. I know.
It's cool, guys. I love being kept in the dark.
Sorry.
I promise, just a little bit longer and we'll be able to explain.
All right, if you say so.
Archibald.
Snacks are done.
Zavid!
Somehow I'm guessing this ain't a coincidence.
Just a word of friendly advice. Leave your opponent this time to me.
Don't mess with me, Zavid.
I'm not messing with you, especially not now. You can listen to me or not, your choice. But I'm handling this either way.
Like hell!
Fair enough, Dezel. But just so you know, there's 2 people left that I've still got a score to settle with. And I didn't save these last 2 shots of mine just to throw them away.
What are you even talking about?
Mickey boy, when a man says he means business, he means business. Don't ever forget that! Now! Come at me!
It's on!
This is ridiculous!
Too late now! Here goes!
I'm not letting an ass like you interfere with my plans!
Gonna have to beat this ass first before you can say that.
It's alright, I'm handling this. Don't you dare try to keep me out of it.
one.
Here goes!
Constrictor!
Shake him up! Glimmer Dragon!
Rotating giant! Gonna feel the burn!
Come on! Both of you, please, calm down!
How am I supposed to hold back?
I thought I told you this was a serious fight! You mad?
Watch your health!
Here I go! You mad?
Breakthrough! Move forward! Open the way forward! Release my spirit! Breakthrough!
Pretty good. Ready for turning tip!
Shining mirror!
Right to your hook! Here I go! Shield shot!
Strong enough.
Neck is fine, right? Better kiss this!
Be gone!
Hey, why don't you let your guard down? Just focus on that. Hey, sweetie. Shoot! Right! Shield shot!
We won't lose this time!
Let's get over dirty stand! Hey, why don't you let your guard down? Really enough? Can you dig it? Neck is right, right? Better kiss me back. Over here. Better kiss me. This is for you. Here I go. Hey, why don't you let your guard down? Ready for dirty dancing? Don't get played with boy. Your spirit is grand.
Rising
Guess I... Damn! You're a lot better at this than you used to be. Hey, if you can't stop this fool from killing the Hellions, then try using this. Its power can stop malevolence from binding with people.
Got it.
I'll give you my very last shot. You can pay me back later.
Why do this?
Hell if I know. Go on ahead. Zavid needs a nap.
That was a difficult battle. Let's restore our vitality.
This thing sure is weird.
Is that the thing Zavid gave you? He said that it's a tool that shoots out power.
Yeah, and that's how he gets power to oppose the malevolence.
So, if you shoot yourself, you gain more power. If you shoot someone with it, you sever their ties with the malevolence. So it's kind of like a bow that only fires arrows of pure energy. Is that it?
These bullets have that kind of power?
Presumably.
And this is the last one, huh?
Looks like it. Assuming we can't figure out how to make more.
How about we take it apart and see if we can...
No way.
I know. We probably wouldn't know how to put it back together if we did that.
We need to treat it with care. It's obviously valuable.
An arrow of force.
We'll have to wait for nightfall to sneak into the castle. Why don't we chill at the inn for a bit?
hell if it ain't the boss! Welcome, welcome!
Lunar! But you look like a Hellion!
Oh dear, look at that face! You're scaring me, boss!
We don't have time to toy with the likes of you. Come on! I'll settle this right here and now.
What exquisite anger! It makes me so hungry.
Here he comes!
The malevolence he emits is incredibly strong.
You mean it's just like with the Cardinal before?
Don't think about anything else until we beat it!
Got it!
Double Demon Radiant Heat! Clear Flames of Crimson!
Don't like you should die! I am scout! Help me!
I'll give my all!
I'll take them all!
When it's go time, we go all the way!
Overdo it and you'll just exhaust yourself, Saray.
All things in moderation, as they say.
Damn it! Still not enough?
It's the end of the line, Lunar.
Now!
Got it!
What is this feeling?
Watch out! There's someone else here!
Might you refrain from acting out of turn?
That voice! Shut up! Don't interfere with me!
Foolish, reckless fox. Your role was to lead them on, if you recall. If you act recklessly and provoke his anger, what will we do then?
Wait!
This wasn't the plan, but I'm flexible.
Whoa! What the? Fluid surge! I can't move!
He is Lunar! I have attack, fell beast!
you'll lose him, girl. Surely you won't let him get away with such a vile betrayal.
Then that so-called job offer.
It was a trap!
Damn it.
Quit messing around and show yourself!
What's your hurry? Relax. This is just the opening act.
I'll relax when you're good and dead!
Dazzle, do you know whose voice that is?
How could I forget? That's who I've been after for so long!
What?
Haven't you noticed, Lila?
I have. There is no malevolence within this domain.
Meaning that whoever's generating this isn't a Hellion.
What could this mean?
Enough, all right? Come on! Let me out!
His will is not to be ignored.
Lunar!
Yeah! What is going on?
Rather productive for an opening act. What splendid anger you've shown me, girl. If it should blossom into hatred. Oh, but how happy he will be.
Who is she?
I've waited so long.
Indeed, the time is ripe for both of us.
Wait, Dazzle! She's not a Hellion!
Like I give a damn. You turn my friends into Hellions and drag the name of the Wind Riders through the mud?
What are you talking about, Dazzle?
Do you mean to say that the girl still doesn't know? Splendid! Oh, how splendid! The perfect scene has been set.
Dazzle, no!
Let me go! This moment is what I've been living for!
Everyone stop! This whole thing is wrong! Saray, Dazzle, what's going on?
Dear, dear girl. Let me fill you in. In a desperate effort to preserve and continue the Wind Riders, who were his last concrete connection to his dead comrade, this seraph abused your remarkable resonance to periodically commandeer your body, steering you all into the darkness, recreating the Wind Riders as an assassin's guild. Then, in his quest to kill a Hellion, he set his sights on the power of the Armatis, using you over and over as a vessel to enact his vengeance. It was all right, he thought. It was all to avenge his friend. I do wonder if you agree.
That's right. And to take my revenge against you, I would do it all again in a heartbeat!
That's enough, creepy little girl, for now.
Yeah, there's something wrong about all of this.
Let's get out of here! I think not. She became a Hellion? Why? If words alone won't make you remember, well, like I said, I'm flexible.
So, you show your true colors at last.
Dang it!
No, I'm gonna kill you! That's the only reason I live!
Oh, how lost you are in the delusion of self-affirmation.
What are you saying?
It's quite pitiful, really, though I do understand how you got like this. What was it that you truly desired? Back then, how and why did you lose your friend? After killing a Hellion, what happens to its malevolence? Are you really so sure you want this to be your vengeance?
Shut up! Break on through!
Try and remember. Was it by my doing that you lost your friend? Why is it you're so attached to the Wind Riders? What is it you're truly after?
I've had enough of your crap!
My, you really are lost, aren't you? How poignant.
Lila, get ready to purify her!
Not this time. I'm gonna kill her!
Dazzle!
What?
You mustn't! There's no other way. No! He's broken the path?
Dazzle!
Tisk, tisk. I can't let you do that.
What? But why?
Saray, this isn't the time!
All right!
Again, I can manipulate the senses of others, deceive them through illusion. So when it looked like you'd suddenly turned into a Hellion, precisely. But for the record, the Hellion was real.
Lila, use the authority of the Prime Lord to stop Dazzle!
I can't! The Sublord has broken the pact!
Can that even be done?
Not usually! It can't be done from the Sublord's side! My, this is getting interesting.
Tell me what it is you're after!
There's something you should know, Shepard.
What?
Let me show you exactly what mischief your Seraph friend has wrought.
It's over!
All he did was merely give his blessing. That's all. But not every blessing of the Seraphim is one that brings fortune to the people.
Finally! Finally, I can kill you! Die!
I really enjoy traveling with them. We're so lucky.
Yeah, I'm truly grateful.
And of course, I want to bring the Wind Riders under Rolance's wing. You're the greatest in the land.
But engagement to you, Prince Conan? It's like a dream.
I'm sorry to see our journey end, but all's well that ends well.
No. I don't want this to end.
Don't let up out there! Go!
Prince Conan, the captain is missing!
Get away from her right now!
Who are you to order me around?
He's already a Hellion.
Huh? Who are you talking to?
You all smell so delicious. It's driving me wild.
How could he have completely turned into a Hellion in such a short amount of time?
Your Highness, what is this nonsense about us killing the first Imperial Prince?
Guards! The traitor scum are here!
A trap, huh? You sick lunatic.
How can this be? It appears that Brad, the leader of the Wind Riders, has murdered the prince. He is already in custody of the Pendrago City Guard. All other Wind Riders are likewise under arrest.
Understand? It's all because Prince Conan became a Hellion, and at the urging of his Hellion greed, he sought to eliminate all hindrances. And by now, I imagine that you've already guessed what made him a Hellion. Have you not? Him.
I might be willing to pardon you, at least, if you'll agree to be mine.
What?
Oh, come now. You'd be the kept woman of the heir to the throne! A greater honor does not exist.
Why you?
Come on!
Behold, this is the fruit of your blessing. Do you have any idea what people call those with this kind of power? Angels of death.
It was all my fault? All my fault.
Looks like someone finally remembers his past.
Rose! Jessel! Move it!
And now the real fun starts, Shepard. Pay close attention.
Rose.
Dazzle, don't move. Got it?
Why you?
You mustn't! Rose is horribly wounded. Even if you purify the malevolence, she doesn't have the strength to handle the burden. You mustn't attack now! Rose will...
If we don't do anything, Rose will become a Hellion.
Except her wounds will kill her even before that happens.
A shepherd is faced with difficult choices sometimes. Isn't that right? Better decide quickly, Shepard. Your darling comedian doesn't have long. Silence!
Hold it, Soleil. Get back for a moment. I have a plan.
What? Oh, Shepard, Do quit your desperate flailing about. You risk making a mess of the grand stage I spent all this time preparing.
Saray, listen.
Tezel, don't push yourself.
Just listen to me. We have to sever the bond between Rose and the Hellion.
Even for the shepherd, that would be nothing short of a miracle.
It's impossible.
Saray, hand me that thing you cut from Savid. It can fire strength itself, right? And I shall be that strength. I shall be your attack.
What do you mean?
Even as he is absorbed into the Hellion, he'll become an attack with a will of its own. He'll find the bond between Rose and the Hellion and sever it without hurting her body.
But that's just suicide!
If I can summon up the last reserves of my strength and merge them with the power stored in this one remaining bullet, I can stay myself long enough to break the bond while leaving Rose untouched. Saray, neither Rose nor I can afford to waste any more time. You understand, don't you?
Tezel? No!
Counting on you. Don't mess this up!
Here goes! Fearless Shot! Wind Blade! Here goes! Fearless Shot!
Vanish! Get it together. We only have one chance.
Strike! Dragon Blade! Fearless Wind! Wind Blade! Here goes! Dark Star! Knock it tight! Here goes! Fearless Wind! Highly protected! Whirlwind Slash!
Rose, I'm so sorry. It was me. I caused you, the Wind Riders, everyone to suffer. It's all my fault.
That's what was bugging you? I suppose from the outside it looked like we were suffering. But as far as I'm concerned, these have been the happiest years of my life. 5 years ago, when everything went pear-shaped, we could have been tossed to the winds. But instead, we got to travel again together as the scattered bones and the sparrow feathers. I was so happy. In fact, I'm grateful to you. Really. Hey, come on. There's gotta be more you want to say.
I'm useless. In the end, I wasn't good for a damn thing. But I can say I did one thing right. Just one. And that one right thing made everything else worthwhile. I'm eternally grateful to you too, Rose. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell Saray and the others that it wasn't all bad. romping around those ruins with all those nutballs.
I will.
And if they get bummed out about this? Tell them, hey, I thought you had good to do in the world. Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe. And then, give him a good kick in the ass for me.
Yeah.
Good luck out there. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah!
Rose!
Oh, thank goodness!
So, how does it feel? What do you think, Shepherd? To be as infatuated with someone as he once was? Is it not right that Seraphim, whose blessings only cause misfortune, should not be allowed to exist? Was not his very existence evil to the core and deserving of extermination?
Lies!
You've got quite a bark, girl. Those are some plucky words from one who once sought to kill the shepherd for the same reasons.
Who are you anyway?
I am Simone. Like him, a wretched, pitiable seraph, burdened with countless sins. And now, Exeunt.
Wait!
I suggest you make time to grieve.
I told everyone to meet here tomorrow morning. Sometimes it's best to be alone for a while.
Thanks, Mikleo.
Saray, don't worry about it too much. I need a bit of a walk myself. Dezel's death, his shameful acts, and the things Simone said. Perhaps they're all things the shepherd has to accept in order to quell the Lord of Calamity.
I'm just not sure how to feel about it all.
I was thinking you should quit.
What?
Just hear me out. I used to think that when the shepherd was getting crushed and overwhelmed by his duty or by his destiny, that it was something that you could just up and quit. Until yesterday, that is. Things are different now.
For Dezel's sake, if nothing else, I want to find the answers.
That's right. It isn't even some feeling of obligation so much as I just want to know, in the hope that we won't make the same mistakes again. So that's why I no longer think you should quit.
We definitely have to find some answers.
Right. And it isn't just the shepherd's duty either. This journey is something we, all of us, need to own.
That's true. Thank you.
There's no need for thanks. I just said how I truly feel.
Hey, Shepard. Tell me something. How was Dezel in his last moments?
He was smiling.
So, he was he? I guess he got his wish after all.
Zavid, you knew Dezel, didn't you?
Sort of. There was a time my comrades and I saved him, and he was just a little rascal.
Oh. Is that why your fighting styles are so similar?
Yep. He learned by copying me. And yet, I don't think he even remembered who I was. That fellow tossed everything away, even his memories. But if something gets thrown away, you just gotta find it again. And you found it for him, didn't you?
Hey, are you trying to comfort me, Zavid?
You bet I am. You're gonna be my all-important vessel pretty soon. Can't have you getting all malevolent on me.
Huh?
And on that note, I think I'll go talk to Lila about that Sublord Pact.
You gotta be kidding me!
Well, I can't exterminate the Hellions all by myself anymore, can I? And besides, if I tag along with you, I can collect your debt to me whenever I like.
You can't just decide something like that!
Oops, I did. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Sheps.
That lousy...
Saray.
Huh?
Back there, I spoke with Dezel during his last moments. And when I saw him then, I remembered something that I'd forgotten long ago. I had met him before, when I was really little. I realized he'd probably been protecting me ever since, my whole life.
Rose, Dezel didn't want you to know that. He said he wanted you to live believing you'd come this far by your strength alone.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he wanted. But I actually wish he'd just straight up told me. Without knowing, I was a jerk, self-absorbed and totally ungrateful to him.
Sorry.
From now on, you gotta tell me these things, alright?
Right. This is actually a load off my mind. I was worried you'd be, devastated.
Yeah, I don't know. A whole lot of things happened all at once. And somehow it doesn't feel like I'll never see him again. And the garbage that crazy Simone chick was spouting, I think it says more about her problems than anything else.
Rose, you're my hero.
Oh, I just don't like to think too much. Anyway, Saray, you get some good rest.
I will.
Morning, Saray. Did you sleep well?
Yeah.
You don't look like it.
Yo, Saray!
Oh, Zavid. You're still here.
Ouch! Lila, is he always this cold?
Well, it looks like everyone's here. Care to explain why you wish to enter the Sublord Pact?
No problemo. My goal is directly connected to the Shepherd's Journey.
Your goal? Oh yeah, you said there were people you had to settle the score with.
Right. One of them being Little Miss Edna's older brother. And the other? Mautellus.
Mautellus of the Five Lords?
The entire Glenwood continent is supposed to be under his protection, right? Except our baby boy toddled off somewhere, and right at that exact time, the Lord of Calamity shows up. Isn't that funny?
It can't be.
I didn't think it could be either. At first.
But if Mautellus really did become a Hellion and bind with Heldolf...
We'll need to confirm that's what happened.
And the only way to do that is to approach him directly.
Maybe, but we need to be able to stand against Heldolf's domain, or we're sunk.
And that's where I come in. If you'll let me fill the Dezel-shaped hole in your group, together we should be strong enough. How about it? It's in all our best interests, right?
What do you believe we should do?
Saray!
Oh, what were we talking about again?
Hey, can I have the floor?
Huh?
Hey! I thought you had good to do in the world! Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe! That's what he said. Oh, and he asked me to kick your ass a little too while I was at it. And then I told him I'd do my best out there. And so that's why I'm damn well gonna do my best out there. Why am I crying like this?
Rose.
He was really, really glad he got to travel with all of you. And I didn't even notice. But in the end, he was smiling. If only I talked with him more. Oh, forget it. I'm done.
Thank you for delivering his message to us. He was a kind watchdog up until the very end.
I'll say.
Guess you'll be okay from now on, huh, Rose?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
All right, let's go!
Hold your horses! Don't I get a packed thingy?
Oh.
Alrighty. So, now what do we do?
Just as planned. We're heading to Glavend Basin.
Since it's the place where we first met Heldolf.
Glavend Basin, huh? Here we go!
You said you'd fill in for Dezel, right?
A man never goes back on his word. Well, unless it's with the ladies.
But can you really do it?
Oh ho ho! You doubt me, huh? Come on, you've seen what I can do.
Yeah, but only because you practically forced it on us.
I said I was sorry. Jeez.
We get how strong you are, but what about the spiritual power of wind? You don't have to go back and get it?
Not to worry. The shepherd takes those spiritual powers into his being. So there's nothing to worry about. Especially not with an able and handsome wind seraph like me.
All right then.
I won't let you down.
I'll see to it you don't.
I'm a little surprised. You're quite knowledgeable about spiritual powers and shepherds.
Well, I am a well-experienced grown-ass man after all. You know you can always count on me.
Somehow I'm not so sure that I can.
I know this is real sudden, but there's something I want to ask y'all so I can fit in a little better. Tell me your weaknesses.
Why would we tell you something like that?
Hey now, that's cold, Mick boy. I'll tell you mine to make it fair. On days when the temperature is low, I get cold.
Yeah, because you don't wear any clothes.
Oh, I see how it is. You want something juicier? Let me tell you something. If a girl starts crying, there's nothing I won't do for her.
Didn't need to know that, thanks.
You guys are tough customers. Alright, try this one on for size. I'm strong against earth, but weak against fire.
We knew that.
That's no good either? Well then here's a juicy tidbit that'll rock your world. As far as I can tell, from the waist up, Lila is...
This isn't even about weaknesses anymore.
Looks like you're fitting in just fine, I'd say.
Hey, Zavid. I want to ask you about something you mentioned.
Oh, Is this your response to my love confession?
Don't try and weasel your way out of this. You said there was something you had to settle with my brother.
That's all there is to it, really. There's just something between us we need to settle.
And that something is?
I told him, please, let me marry your little sister, and he punched me.
Don't lie.
Oh, come on, he'd totally do something like that.
Fine, don't tell me then.
No wonder he's worried about her all the time.
So what's this really about?
Did Edna's brother ask a favor from you or something like that?
Who wants to know?
Does it have something to do with the oath?
Nah, it's not that big of a deal. But even so, a promise between men is just as sacred. It all might be too much for mere humans to bear.
I shouldn't have taken them along. Oh, it's so useless to say that now.
They could have stayed home in their rooms if they didn't want to deal with it. They went out of their own accord.
Yeah, and I don't think either of them expect or want anyone to take responsibility for their being dragged into this.
Both of them seem so used to living with the Seraphim. Wonder if they were always like this.
Soraya and I were raised together ever since we were just babies.
There was a time when you were a baby?
That's rude.
My bad, my bad. I'm sure you were a sweet, well-behaved little guy back in your day.
Too bad I'm not like that anymore, huh? You know, there's something I've been wondering.
Yeah, what?
You're an Earth Seraph, right? So why do you use an umbrella for a weapon? Isn't that more like a water element?
I guess I can tell you. Ready to have your mind blown? I'm using it precisely because I'm an Earth Seraph.
Huh?
You know about the dominant relationships among the elements. Earth, water, fire, and wind, right? Earth is stronger than water. Meaning that especially when using seraphic arts, you can increase your mana output by using the subordinate element as a catalyst.
What?
Just to let you know, Lila has been using wind-imbued paper, and Dezel's pendulum has been using earthen minerals as their catalysts. The staff that you've been using is fundamentally an earth element. You'd have to be a complete idiot for using something like that as a water seraph. Is what I'd like to say, but I'll hold back.
But you did just say it!
Well, if you've been using it as a way to train yourself, or a way to incorporate physical attacks on top of seraphic arts, then you're not doing it completely wrong, at least. The longer you live, the easier it is for you to choose to do what takes the least amount of effort. But if you really aren't satisfied and want to grow stronger, then you're just going to have to do things the hard way if you want to go beyond whatever ability you were born with.
Huh.
Anyways, you've been using your staff without knowing what it's for. Good job, dummy.
Ugh.
So then, now what do we do? It looks like Heldolf wasn't in Glavend.
Indeed. Were he near us, we'd surely have felt the strength of his domain.
I guess we'll have to search somewhere else.
But we'll need at least some clue as to where he is.
Agreed. I hate wasting my time.
Hiding such a large amount of malevolence shouldn't exactly be an easy task.
Malevolence, huh? I remember feeling an unusually strong level of malevolence before.
When was that?
Right after we fought earlier. It was when we were heading back to Pendrago from the Guinevere Shrine.
So, maybe southwest of Pendrago?
Alright, let's check it out.
You guys really gonna go on such a shot in the dark?
Sounds like it's worth a look.
We've got nothing to lose.
If this ends up being a waste of time, I swear I'll stab you.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.